To begin the category approval process, first go to Amazon.com and log into your seller account. Type in your email address and password. Click Sign in using our secure server. Go to Your Account. Click on Your Account. Now go and click on your seller account. Now to find the page that begins the category approval process, go into the search bar and type in category approval and click the magnifying glass. Now what you want to do is click on the very first link that says categories and products requiring approval. Now you reach the page that shows the different categories requiring approval. Now to reach the page for the luggage category approval process, scroll down and click on luggage and travel accessories, saying that all luggage and travel accessories must be new with tags, that do not sell any seconds or irregular ones or used products at all. All products must meet North American product safety standards. No counterfeits at all or knockoffs. You will be suspended and banned. All the images must be at least 1001 pixels on the longest side. Product should take up 85% of the image. No borders, no watermarks. No colored backgrounds, no mannequins, no drawings, no digital renderings. Just use pure white background, no drop shadow. See there, no shadow, no alternate angles. That's just an example of how you want to create your product images. Click Request Approval. Saying before you begin, please have 5 sample product images you can provide us, as we'll need to view those in order to evaluate your application. Where do you sell the products you intend to sell on Amazon.com? Alright, I'm not going to sell this on any other marketplaces. I don't own a brick and mortar store. Wholesale distribution of distributed, no. I don't sell directly on my own website. Just gonna write, I will sell solely on Amazon.com. Of the luggage products that you intend to sell new, click yes. How many products do you intend to sell? You do between 6 and 100. Anything like over 1,000 is kind of crazy. Could also do 101 to 1,000. Yeah, I'll just click that. Are you the brand owner for all the products you intend to sell? No, I don't own a luggage brand. Do you buy the products you intend to sell directly from the manufacturer? Click yes. Please list the brands you intend to sell on this category. What we're going to do is just go right on Amazon.com, start sourcing our images, and figuring out what we're going to do as far as what brands we're going to sell. Just drop down and go to luggage and travel gear. Click go. Okay, we can choose from duffel bags, hard side, spinner bags, backpacks. Backpacks is pretty decent one to go through, but let's maybe just try and do hard side ones. There's no way these will just go under anything else besides luggage, so that's good. Sometimes people will try and post them up on clothing, and we don't really want to do that. Kenneth Cole reaction, that seems pretty good, but the shadow we'd have to remove there. Traveler's Choice, this seems like some kind of private label, but there's a few people selling it, so there's only one color. We don't want that. We want items that have a variety of colors, because we will need to ultimately submit a parent-child relationship on our Excel file, so you want to have either variations in color or size. And so typically I want to look for ones that have at least 3 different colors. Olympia Luggage 20H hard case. Okay, this is two colors. I'm gonna pass on that. I want at least three, hopefully four. Stealthy one looks really nice. It's nearly a perfect image. We're gonna make sure to cut out the background anyways. We have an emerald green, a pink, turquoise blue color. This is one that we're going to sell. We see multiple sellers right here. 11 different people are selling it. This is what we want. That's going to be one of our brands. We'll go right back here. List Delcy is one. And I'm going to start just drag and dropping these onto the desktop. We went to develop show page source. I'm using Safari. Can click down on the images folder. You can just start scrolling down here. You'll see super large images like this, but that's actually not the angle we want. Might have passed them already. What we're gonna do is gonna go just click right over it. We see by hovering, you can zoom in, you go to develop, show page source. You can click down on the images folder. You can just start scrolling down here. There we go. That's a large one that we wanted. We can title it right now. Black Delcy. Again, go develop show page source. Scroll down. See that it says 1500. That's the pixel height, likely, maybe the pixel width, but either way, it's over 1,000, and so we're good. It's green, Delcy. Highlight, go to the pink one. Just click right over it. We see by hovering, you can zoom in. Has some crazy shadow there, so we'll just take care of that in Photoshop. It's all good. You can see right away that was the black one. Have to find the pink though. We'll just open up the window. It's a new one. Develop, show page source, images. It's the pink one. Pink, Dulcie. Develop, show page source. It's the blue, kind of aqua color. Blue, Dulcie. That's good for that. Let's get a new window going. Go back to luggage and travel gear. Go. Let's go back to hard side. Start scrolling down. Samsonite's a pretty popular brand. You can write that down. Rockland. Let's see here. I think this is our next one. There's lots of different variations here. This will be good. Gonna put Rockland. Develop, show page source. It's the first one. Black, Rockland. This blue one looks nice. Can hover over. It's zoomable, so that's another good one. Can look right in here and you'll see on the 1500 brings us straight to what we needed. Blue, Rockland. Said nice one, no shadow to fix up. You don't want to use ones that show the back area, you only want the front or the front to an angle. It's good. Pink, Rockland. Grab one more. This purple looks pretty nice. It's clean background, no shadows. Purple, Rockland. And we'll be good because you just need a parent with 3 children. And then we're going to do another parent with 3 children that actually gives us more than enough. So actually only need 7 product images total when we do our spreadsheet, but we have 8, so we'll have ample. And right on this page, we'll end up having to upload 5 of the images. But let's first write down a couple more brands that look kind of nice. See how many people are selling London Fog here. It seems like a couple. I'll write that as a brand. Maybe put one more brand that looks kind of nice. Haze. These things look kind of cool. Just decorated crazy. See who's selling these. Amazon and this person. It's called Haze USA. Sounds cool. Do your products have UPCs or part of the Amazon brand registry program? Yes, my products have UPCs. Do you or any of your current affiliates sell any luggage products on Amazon.com? No. Click continue. See each one of your images on a pure white background. That's what you want. You don't want any that's off-white or with shadows. Just click yes. It's saying at least 1001 pixels on the longest side. Click yes. Void of any borders, watermarks, text, or other decoration. That's good. Do not put logos there. It says each one of your images of the product alone or on a model, no accessories or mannequins. So that's just plain by itself. This is adding in flowers for no reason. Do not do that. Is each one of your images showing the entire product occupying at least 85% of the image area? That's good, taking up a lot of space, though it does have shadows, which you're not supposed to have. So do not actually put those, especially when submitting your Excel file. That's unacceptable. You don't want these crazy close-ups that aren't really showing the entire product. Just wants a single view only. This is multi-view. Do not do that. For a bundle, for like a luggage set, you can have all the different luggage pieces, but don't do multi-angles. It's saying that close-ups, don't do those. It's color photograph, yes, that's good. This is some digital rendering, you don't want to use those. Now we're gonna upload our 5 images, but we're going to take all these into Photoshop. Just go open with Photoshop. Go to G, paint bucket tool. We have like a bright color selected. Okay, now look at what happens when we fill that in. It's this blocky mess. And now look at what happens when I press I for the eyedropper tool and click there and go to the palette. Okay, that's pure white. All there, R, G, and B values, red, green, and blue values. All of 255, that means pure white, but how about right now? Nope. How about right now? Nope. See, it's 244 and 254, that's no good. Want everything to be 255. Or 6F hexadecimal, so 6Fs, or all the way into the upper left. So Command Z, undo, just right away, that's not a pure white background. It looks white, but you have to cut everything out in order for Amazon to be happy and just have not anything back there at all, unless you fill it in with pure white. But I just err on the side of caution and take everything out. I duplicated the layer by going Command J. I'll hide this by clicking on the I button. We'll go W for the magic wand tool. I had my tolerance set up pretty high to 60. That will probably work right here. Click on the background. Remember, we have all that shadow business that we need to get rid of. Now, if you want to hold shift, you can add to the magic wand selection. So we're going to add that. We're going to go select, inverse. Command C to copy, create a new layer. Command B to paste. And now it's cut out here. But we still got to get rid of this shadow. And we don't really want that. So we're going to try and use the magic wand tool again. I'm going to set the tolerance to maybe about 40. You can add it by holding down shift. Keep going there. Click delete. And now we have pretty close to optimal cutout here. Just going to go E for the eraser tool. Just go a little bit around there. Just clean up just slightly. Go back around here. Zoom out, that looks pretty good. Let's go and check the image size here. I know it's going to be big enough, but alright, 1500 by 1500. Go C for the crop tool, bring this in. Want to make sure it meets that 85% requirement. When finished cropping, press enter. Can still go to image size. Still 1500 height. Could bring that in just slightly. and we're good. I'm gonna save this as .ping so that we can keep the background completely clear and empty. We don't need this JPEG anymore. Move on to the next one, screen one. Command J, duplicate layer, can minimize that. Go W for the magic wand tool, 40 should still be fine. Now we're going to click inside here, but we're going to hold down shift to add that part. Go select, inverse, command C to copy, or go command shift N, it's a new layer, okay? Or we could have just clicked that icon. Go make sure we're on this one, command C, copy, now go command V to paste. Minimize that. Alright, we lost a little bit. Okay, let's bring this tolerance down a bit. It's a little too much. Go 30. We'll see that line right there. This bit is not being selected. Go Command D to deselect. Go W to get back to Magic Wand tool. Let's see maybe what a 10 does. Click on the background. There you go. That's nice. Now we'll hold Shift to add that part. Go Z. I'll bring up the magnifying glass. And we'll instead want to press Option or Alt in Windows and zoom out. See that has that nice and clear. Go select Inverse. Command C to copy. You can create a new layer by going Command Option Shift N. Or we could have just pressed the new layer button, but I wanted to do the keyboard shortcut. Now we'll go Command V to paste. Looks really clean. Go C for the crop tool, bring this in. When finished cropping, press Enter. We can create a new layer and fill that in. We're going to check the background here. Create a vibrant color, go G for the paint bucket tool. We can drop that down. And take a look here. We see that there's a little bit of artifacts right there. Just a little tiny bit around there, over there. If you want to delete those, you can use the eraser tool. Make sure you're on the correct layer. E. Go around. This isn't super precise, but you know what? There wasn't too much that should be corrected, really. Just a little bit. Press the mouse button down once, then hold shift. Press the mouse button down again. You can create a straight line with the eraser. See you zoom out, minimize that layer. Looks pretty good. Save this as a ping file. We don't need that JPEG anymore. Move on to the next one. Go Command J to duplicate layer, W for the magic wand tool, click on the background. Now we'll hold Shift to add that part, select inverse, Command C to copy, Command Option Shift N for a new layer, Command V to paste, can minimize those layers. We have this nice looking clean cutout bit of luggage. Go C for the crop tool, bring this in. You see there's a little bit of artifacts around there. You can take care of that. When finished cropping, press Enter. Do it the same way, new layer, get G for paint bucket tool, drop that down. Press E for the eraser tool. We can zoom in here. Just have that. I was on the wrong layer. Just erase around there. Tiny bit right there. Doesn't have to be super accurate. Small amount right here. Press the mouse button down once, then hold Shift. Press the mouse button down again. You can create a straight line with the eraser. Looks good. Z to zoom and hold down the Option or Alt button. It's good. You don't need this red layer anymore. You can double check the image size. Go in image size. See the height still goes beyond 1001 pixels. We're good. Go save as. Make it a ping. This way it will always automatically have the pure white background. You don't have to double check and make sure that yours is perfect. When Amazon does the paint bucket test like I showed earlier, it will pass it. You don't need the JPEG anymore. Show you the paint bucket test again right here. Command J, duplicate layer. And if we do that, see it's all super jagged right there. So that's why we're cutting everything out again. Command Z is to undo. We're gonna go W for magic wand tool. Click the outside. Looks nice. Click in here and also it's a small amount. You can zoom in. Looks like we want to add a bit more in here. Select inverse. Command C to copy. Create a new layer. Command V to paste. Can minimize that. Hold Option Z to zoom out. You can see the magnifying glass turns from a plus sign to a minus sign. Minus is zooming out. This really could be cropped. Go C for the crop tool. Bring this in. You'll see that we had some artifacts right there, so we don't want those. So we're going to go and clean that up a bit. When finished cropping, press Enter. Again, we're going to do G for the paint bucket tool. It could be any color here. It doesn't have to be red. I was just selecting that before. Actually, we're going to create a brand new layer. Now fill this one in. Drop it underneath. We'll be able to more clearly see what needs to be erased. You can zoom in here. E. Make sure you're on the right layer. If you want to make the eraser button small, use the left bracket. The right bracket makes the eraser bigger. And eraser again was just E. So a little bit right there. Hold Option Z to zoom out. This image is looking pretty good. Press C to crop. Just tighten that in just a little bit more. When finished cropping, press Enter. Save that as a ping. Don't need that saved anymore. The process begins again. Command J, duplicate layer, minimize that. W for magic wand tool. Click on the background. Click once more inside there. Go select, inverse. Command C to copy. New layer, Command V to paste. You can bring the crop in with C. Everything looks nicely cut out, so we're not going to do any extra work with the eraser tool. When finished cropping, press Enter. Let's bring this in just a little bit more. It's good. Image size. So it's still going past 1,000 in the height. We're good there. I'll save as. Ping. Don't need that anymore. Command J to duplicate layer. Click on the I button to hide the layer. Click W for the magic wand tool. Click on the background there. I'll add this part by holding Shift. Go select, inverse. Command C to copy, new layer, Command V to paste. It's looking good. You press C for the crop tool, bring it in. See that there are some artifacts around here. And that might have been because it was kind of a bit of a shinier one with a brighter white background. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to go back by just going commands. Actually, that's not. I'm doing press escape. Let's go back to this one. Let's see maybe if we adjust the tolerance a bit here. We adjust it down. That's not what we want to do. I'm going to adjust it up a bit. Go to maybe 40. We'll see what happens. It's going to start cutting that stuff out. So lower it a bit. 30. Bit too much still. 25. No, that's just really light, so it's having trouble identifying that. 15. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe 13. All right, 10 looks like it's going to be the best that we can grab here. Let's shift, select, inverse, Command C to copy, create a new layer, Command V to paste. Gonna go with the crop tool, C. We're gonna have a bit to fix here. Let's double check the image size real quick. All right, still the height is definitely there. And create a new layer and go G with the paint bucket tool, fill that in. We can zoom in here. Yikes, that part looks really butchered. We're gonna do this again. What you can do to make things easier is erase kind of around the background on the photo itself. You can zoom in. The eraser tool's not the best for this. You can use the pen tool if you want. And the way we're going to use it is first click and hold down the button so you can create those Bezier handles. Go to your next point, click, hold down for the Bezier handles. Again, click, hold down. Click, hold down, and we can fix these on our own by going A. Now we can adjust this. Go up to this, click right on the handle. Drag that point up a bit. Bring this one down. Looks pretty decent. And what we're going to do is kind of use this as the path we want to erase around. Fix this up. So we're going to go to Paths. Load path as a selection. Actually, not. We're going to right click on here, go Stroke Path, and you'll have this option to drop down, click Eraser, click OK, and you'll see that it goes and erases all around this background. So that's pretty cool. Now we're going to do that once more. Make sure you have the correct layer selected. No. You can delete that path by just clicking on the points. Select those. You can delete. Now again, you can go to Paths, Stroke Path, Eraser tool. That was a little aggressive. What you can do is go E for the eraser tool. Left bracket key makes the eraser smaller. Right bracket key makes it larger. Want it smaller on this, go Stroke Path. Okay. So what we're doing is just kind of selecting the ones that were a bit more difficult for the magic wand tool. We're going to do the same thing right around the corners where it's a pane. Click down and hold. Actually, we're going to first delete these. Press A, select those, you can delete. Click P for the pen tool. Hold down the mouse button. Do it again. Alright, stroke subpath. That's okay. We didn't delete one of the paths before. It's alright if it's not completely perfect. Alright, let's see what happens when we just end up using the magic wand tool now. Press W. It's going to select all that. Gonna have a little bit of a problem there, but that's alright. W to add this. Go back here, select inverse, Command C to copy, new layer, Command V to paste. Looking pretty decent, but we're gonna create a new layer. Go G for the paint bucket tool, fill that in, drop that down, and we'll see that we're having a bit of rough patches here. We're just gonna use the eraser tool right away. Make sure you're on the top layer. E for the eraser tool. You can just go and start erasing. It doesn't have to be completely perfect. That one though was really pretty bad. The idea is just to make it clean enough so that Amazon doesn't flag it and say, hey, you don't have a pure white background. We want to get rid of kind of a lot of the extra artifacts. Alright, right here we want to create a straight line, so click the mouse button once, hold shift, now go down to a further point, And we just created a nice clean path here. I'm going to do it again since there's more artifacts. Press the mouse button, hold shift, do that once more. It's good. This part here is kind of bad. Didn't look great. Looks much better now. Just use the eraser tool here. Pen tool would have looked a bit nicer. So let's go and try that. Click P for the pen tool. Hold down the mouse button. Go to the next point. Press A so you can start adjusting this. Go paths. Right click, stroke path, eraser. Well, that took out quite a bit. That's alright. Just go and delete these little bits. A, and we'll select these. Can delete. Let's go and do the same thing over here. We kind of already did that one, so we'll just erase that little bit. Go P for the pen tool, hold it down. Go to the next point. Also hold the button down, mouse button, go A. Bring the handles around. This might be a bit much, but let's go stroke path. Oh, that looks pretty good. A, select those, can delete. There's a bit of artifacts down here. Let's go with the mouse with the eraser tool. It's good. Doesn't really have to be perfect. Just want it nice enough so Amazon doesn't make us do the work twice. Again, I'm just pressing the mouse button once, holding shift, then going to the next point. That creates a pretty nice straight line. Right here, I'm just doing regular eraser tool. Command Z is to undo if you went a little too far. Gonna get in here by making the eraser smaller, left bracket. Can zoom in here. E for more eraser tool. Okay, go back to layers, turn this one off, go to Z, zoom out. Looks pretty good. Save that ping. We have two more images, that's great. Command J, duplicate layer. This magic wand tool, click on the background, hold shift, use the magic wand tool again. Zoom in here with Z. Press W again to get the magic wand tool. See if we can cut that little bit out. Press W again. Good. Select inverse. To do inverse, you could also go Command Shift I. That's a shortcut. Command C to copy. New layer. Command V to paste. Completely clean cutout. Looking good. Hold the Alt or Option Z to zoom out. Alright, we're definitely going to crop this. That wasn't 85%. Go C for the crop tool. Bring this in. A little bit of artifacts right there, so we'll take care of that. When finished cropping, press Enter. Let's go to Image, Image Size. Alright, height, still making it. Let's bring it in a bit more though. It's not wanting to go in between there. That's good. Let's go to Z, zoom in. We can see that there's a bit of white right across there. Just press E for the eraser tool. Press the mouse button down once, hold Shift. Go to the next point. Do that once more. You know what? We can just use the magic wand tool right on that. Hold Shift to add bits there. Just go delete. Command D to deselect. And we're good on this one. I'll save as, make it a ping. Last one here. Let's see what the image side, good. Command J, duplicate layer, W for the magic wand tool. Click on the background, hold Shift, and go in there to select it. Command Shift I to inverse. Command C to copy. Command Option Shift N for a new layer. Command V to paste. Minimize those. Looks really good. C for the crop tool. Bring this in. When finished cropping, press Enter. Save as the ping. Alright, now let's go in and upload these that we just created. Black Delcy that we just did look good. Let's do that pink Rockland. Make sure you're selecting the pink file. You'll see right there, even though we didn't have a background on ours, it then just shows up as the pure white that Amazon wants. It just makes it a bit easier. And then you know that you have everything clean and cut out properly. This blue Rockland looked quite a bit different than the pink one that we had there. Let's go continue. All right, can put phone number. They may call you if there's any problems. If there are any problems, they likely won't call you. Estimated annual online revenue. Let's say like 4,500 maybe. Company's description, we provide high quality products and customer service. Click submit application. Says thank you for applying and that they'll contact us within 24 hours. And that's the end of part one for luggage approval.